right away, practice it at home, give it a few more tries before you show anybody else. And then remember, a good magician never tells how a trick is done. So keep that a secret to yourself. And if you come to our free session on the coming Thursday, you'll learn much more tricks and you can build up more confidence and more basic techniques that you'll learn from now on. And let's once again welcome our co-president Ed Hilsum here again.
Hello, so you all learning some magic? No, I don't. Come on Thursday, you'll learn some. Okay, I need some people's help now. Do you mind just shaking this one up for me? Just make sure it doesn't stretch or shrink. And another one for you. Make sure it's a normal piece of rope. I don't want to do this stuff. I'm sorry. We'll see what we can do, but just make sure these are normal pieces of rope. Yes? And your name? Danny, would you mind coming up and helping me? Big round of applause for Danny. Would you mind just standing right there? Now Danny, a nice easy question. What's the difference between these two ropes? Don't know. Well, we can get something strange to happen. This is it. That's 1, 2, 3. It's a bit confusing, so I'll get rid of 1. Then if I get rid of 1, how many are left in my hand? 2. Can you go in the middle? Ooh. First time I saw that, I was so astonished, I forgot to applaud. Don't stop. Danny, you can see there's 2 ends on the rope? Yeah. You go on those 2. This is a 1 long piece of rope with no ends. I don't know what to do with this. Danny, say stop. Stop. Right there. Yeah. Now, keep your fingers like a pair of scissors. Just going to cut the rope. Careful with it. And at the start there were 3 different notes. Yeah? I think, Danny, that's the medium. Hold that in your left hand. That's the long. Hold that in your other. That's the medium, that's the long. That means I'm holding the small. Now a lot of people, there's a few questions you get asked as a magician. First is, how do you do that? Well, I'm not going to tell you. The second is, can you make my wife disappear? And you have to laugh politely, and you've never heard it before. And the third is, how do I learn magic? Well, there's a few things I do. One is I build up my dexterity. And there's a few techniques I do to do this. One of them is this, you can try along with me. Put your hands together, and cross your first fingers, and swap them over. And then go into your middle finger. And you carry on doing this all the way down your fingers, and work your way back up and go faster and faster as you go. And eventually you get better and better, and your fingers get more and more dexterous. You can practice that one in your own time. But basically this has given me extremely sensitive fingertips. This is what I'd like to show you right now. You might have to. In your name? Diane. I have a box of matches here, Diane. Take anyone out you like. And try and remember that match. Try and remember the characteristics of it. So if you saw it again, you know it's your match. Done that? Yeah. Now place it back again. I'm kidding. Obviously you wouldn't recognise that match out of all the others, would you? No. So what I'd like to do is, for a very fine pen, I'd like you to try and write your initials right on the end of the match, or make it as clear as possible. Just make that match identifiable so you know that really is your match. Done that? You'd recognise that one if you saw it again? Yeah. What I'd like you to do is take a few more matches out of the box, about 5 or 6, and shake them all up in your hands together with your match. Hold them in your hand. Put them on your palm. Shake them up. And without looking, I'm going to try and take your match out of you. Yeah?
No.
Yeah, it's quite difficult, isn't it? Can you really find your match? Yeah? Just hold it up in between your fingers. So the top and bottom. I don't want to touch it, I just want to... Actually, I will touch it this way, just so I can get the feel as well. That's the only time I'm going to touch your match. I want you to keep that in your hand. Actually, place it back in the box. Thank you. And if I shake it up, there's about 40 matches inside this matchbox, making it even harder than you taking out just those 6. But I want to do it more impressive, something more impressive to them out. So in here I have almost 1,000 matches. Actually, there are 657. Make sure they are all individual. Yes?
Yeah, I think so.
Make any compartments in that bowl, it is what it appears to be of all the matches. Then your match goes inside here with all the others. I'd like you to place all yours inside there too. Okay, so now give them a good mix up. Make sure by chance your match is somewhere near the top at the moment. Make sure it's not. And you can go into the audience and let someone else mix them up. Tap that. And can you take them back? I'm going to get just one shot at this, okay?
Okay.
I'm not going to look, so if any matches fall out the box, please pick them up and put them back in with 50 yours.
Okay.
You just this finger and thumb. Now I'd like to introduce you our next performer. He's ready. Please welcome Juan.
Good evening. It's been a pretty long performance already. You guys have seen a lot of card tricks, but guess what? I'm also going to do card tricks. What is?
That's better.
Can you guys hear me? Oh, cool. Yeah. Well, this card trick is not just any card trick. It's a demonstration of how magicians practice at home. I'm gonna, you'll get what I mean later. All right. First, I shuffle the cards, just to make sure that they are well mixed. The next thing I'm gonna do with this cards will happen in just 10 seconds. And it's a very short 10 seconds, so I want you guys to count 1, 2, 3, all the way to 10 for me. Can you guys do that for me? Yeah, okay, so let's start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, thank you for counting slower for me. I normally do this within 20 seconds or something, but anyway, you guys have just realized that I separate the whole deck into 10 piles. Okay, that's the end of magic. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm just kidding. You guys don't know what I just did. In these 10 piles, they look normal, but there's something you can't see. Yeah. In the first pile, there's only 1 card. In the second pile, there are 2 cards. The third pile, of course, 1, 2, 3, 3 piles. There's 3 cards. The fourth pile, 1, 2, 3, 4. The fifth, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. The sixth pile, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Seventh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The eighth pile, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And, well, I'm a bit nervous now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And the last pile, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Thank you. So basically, that is something I practice at home. I normally just take the cards, just 2 cards, 5 cards, It takes about a few years of practice. But there's something you can't really practice. Now watch this. Just a wave over all these cards. pile changes. The first card is the ace of spades. The top card of the second pile, 2 of spades. Of course, it's followed by the 3 of spades, 4 of spades, the 5 of spades, the 6 of spades, and then the 7th, 8th, can you guys see? And the 9 and 10 of spades. Yeah, so you guys may think, well, there's quite a lot of things you can do in just about 20 seconds or whatever, but that's not the end of the trick. I've found the ace of spades all the way to the 10 of spades, but then we're missing something else. For example, we're missing the 11 of spades, the jack. And the next up, of course, will come up and show us the queen of spades. And the last one is a bit difficult, so to speak. Let me try this. Hope I don't fail. That's the king of spades. There's something in the card that I use. Some of you may have seen it. It's this advertisement card. I put it in to make sure that the total of the card is 55, so that I can make 1 to 10. Some of you who are good at math here will know what I mean. Yeah, no, I don't need this anymore. And there are 2 other cards, the 2 jokers. I don't need them anymore. Just put it at the side. The rest of the cards, I give them a shuffle. All right. So that's all. No, I'm just kidding. After that shuffle, all the cards, the diamonds are all in the same order, and then the clubs, followed by the hearts. Can you guys see it? It's all in the same order. Then the next up, I'm gonna do some trick also with cards, but just bear with me for a second. I forgot to take one thing. It's this. My prediction. I'm gonna just leave my prediction here without touching it all the time. I'll just leave it there. And I'll need to borrow a volunteer from the audience. Anyone? Okay, come up. Oh, I can see the straw barrier. Yeah.
Oh, wait, my bad.
All right. Actually, yeah, one is good enough. I'll ask you for the next one. Okay, you can just sit down, don't worry. And you guys have seen some grand prediction of the whole deck of cards just now, but I'm going to show you something different. Something very simple, because I think simple hits hard. Simple is the most persuasive. Let's try this. I'm going to ask you to say stop anytime. Okay, I'm going to ask you to say stop anytime. So can you do that for me? Okay, right there, sure. Okay, take this card and show it to everybody, but except me. Has everybody got that card? Yes?
I think
yes. Don't tell me. Okay. Now this is my prediction. I put one card in here of different bag. You can see it's blue, and this is a red bag. I put this card in this before this performance, and you just randomly chose a card, and everybody knows that card. Okay. And if my card, before everything, matches with the card you randomly chosen, that will be a miracle, right? Okay, let's check this out. The card is a red card. Is that right? Yeah. Okay. It's in the suit of hearts.
Yeah.
Looks like it's less than 10.
So.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, let's check out the miracle. It's the 6 of hearts. wait, what's going on?
So the 6. I actually. So yeah, it's less than.
Yeah, show me the card. Where's the card? Oh, it's the. Sorry guys. Can you give me another chance? Okay, let me try to make up for this. I can't do this in this kind of performance. You know, this is a 6, right? If I wave it like this, do you guys like see more hearts coming out or something? Can you see that? Oh, come on, just say yes. Don't worry, okay. So I'm gonna show you something to make up for my mistake. The 6 of hearts. Turns into the 8 of hearts. Yeah. Yeah, you wanna check? You wanna pass this card around and check if there's any trapdoors or whatever inside? Thank you. Thank you for that. Who's the other volunteer that come up to mark us off? Yeah, come. I said I'm gonna need you to for the last one. All right. I have 5. Yeah, you can see these. Okay, I have 5 red cards here and 5 blue cards here. Okay. These 4 blue cards are these 5 blue cards are yours. But these no, don't touch it yet. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you. Don't worry. These 5 cards are like this. There is a cross. There is a wavy line. There is a square. There is a circle. There is a square, and there's a star. Okay. Now let's try something very, psychological. Can you just think of any card? Think of any card. Are you ready? Is it the star? It is the star. Okay. Guys, did you see? That is called psychological power, but that is not very convincing, right? So let's try something more interesting. Without looking at it, I want you to, be very careful with 5 cards. I want you to just give the cards a quick mix. Yeah, without looking at the faces. I'm also going to give the cards a quick mix. And I'm going to, are you happy with that? I'm going to hand you 1 card. Okay, and I want you to hand you another card that you think is the same as the card that he just gave you. Anyone? Yeah, give me. All right. Now, what is the possibility that these 2 cards are the same? Okay, let's check out what is your card. Square. It's the square, and the card that he gave me is the square as well. Maybe some of you are starting to think that, yeah, that's possible. That's only possible if all the 5 cards he has are squares. But you want to show the audience what the other 4 cards are. So that's called psychological magic. Yeah. Thank you guys.
Okay, now at this point of the show, let me do one more little experiment for you guys. More of an experiment than anything else. Now, magic is all about achieving the impossible, trying to do something impossible. So first of all, I'll need to borrow a 20 pounds from the audience. No, I'm serious, I mean it. Does anyone have a 20 pounds of them? Oh, okay, cool. Can you actually come out and help me with this as well? Can you come out and help me with this as well? Maybe just stand right over here. Okay. I want you to hold the bill and show it. Maybe stand over on this side. And show everyone the what's your name? We haven't met before, Angela. No, okay. I've seen you before. Now, can you just hand me the bill? You hold on to this hand. And now this is a regular 20 pound. Now, all 20 pounds look kind of the same and more or less, but with only one different key aspect that you can tell one bill from another. It's the serial number, right? Okay, so first of all, before anything starts, I want you to copy down the serial number on this paper. Write it. All UK bills have 10 characters, so I want you to copy them 5 and 5 on top, as large as possible, so that the audience can see it. something that's going to happen to the bill. You recognize it later on. Okay, nice, big, and clear. Perfect. That's very good. Now, I want you to hold on to the bill itself. And in the meantime, just read out the serial number loud to the audience so everyone will know what it is. Okay, read it out to the audience. Okay. Can everyone see that? Okay, now you're going to hold on to both the paper and the bill. Actually, just hold on to the bill for a while. Hold it up. Okay. Hold it up. Okay. Now, just hold on to that for a moment. Now, here I have also some vegetables that I've brought here. Some peppers, if you will. Now, would you, can anyone from the audience, maybe someone from the front, can you name, do you like red or green?
Red.
Red, okay. You guys can have these then. Anyone want a pepper? There you go. Okay, of these two, which one do you like? Point to anyone. That one, okay. Anyone want this? There you go. Alright, this last one, I'll place it right on top of my cake, so no one can touch it or anything. At this moment, you'll have the serial number, hold on the serial number, and here is the bill. Now, all I'm going to do is give it a little energy to it, okay? Just a little energy. Don't worry, I'm a professional. Just heat it up a little, and all you have to do is, oh, sorry. Sorry about that. Okay, do anyone want to see a card trick? Oh, actually, you still have the receipt right over here, right? Anyway, just for your loss of the 20 pounds, I'll give you the last pepper right over here. That's a little present. Actually, here, let's just share it together, shall we? Here, I have a kata as well. Let me just cut this right open, just like this. Can you help me? Just cut it all the way through, right? Perfect. Now, hand me the cutter. And now I want you to open the pepper, nice and clear, so that everyone can see the interior. Is there something hidden inside? Is that a 20 pound bill? Okay, take that out. Open that up. Open it up. And read out the serial number from there. That's loud and clear.
DD05 951437.
And there you have it. You can take the 20 pound souvenir and we'll have it as well. There you go. Thank you very much. All right. Now, last but not least, let's once again welcome Ed.
Can you all hear me without the mic? Yeah, at the back, you can hear me. We're going to finish tonight with a little game. Game we're all going to play. And the lady over there looking at me, would you mind coming up there? Still warming up, did you? Here we have, well, let me show you. Four identical wooden stamps. Identical in every single way. Except for one. This game is called Russian Roulette. This is a 6-inch solid steel spike.
I'm very clumsy.
Very clumsy. Can you concentrate? 5 minutes. Andrea, please have a look at this. Be very careful. Firstly, make sure that spike does not come out in any way. It is embedded in that stamp. Yes. And very, very carefully with the palm of your other hand, slowly touch it to the tip of the spike. Verify that really is sharp. Yes, it's sharp. want to slam your hand down on it? Trust me. If you want to see this trick going wrong, go on YouTube. Okay, we're going to use something else. There are 4 polystyrene cups. They are opaque, you cannot see through them. If they're one by one, please check them out. Have a look, you cannot see through those in any way. When you're happy they are as they seem, place them back on the table. Okay, before I do this, I must say this is genuinely dangerous. If anything does go wrong, it's all Andrea's fault. I'm kidding. I take full responsibility. If my hand goes on that spike, it's my fault. Are you happy to carry on with this?
Put your hand there, though.
I'll do my best not to.
Okay.
But are you happy to be involved?
Yes.
The idea of Andrea is to mix up all the cups. Put any cup over any stand, mix them all up. When you're happy they're mixed, I can't know where the spike is. Lay them equal distance about this far apart and say, you're done. Do you understand? Please do that now. So they do that. Do you know where the spike is? The one that just turned away, yeah.
Yeah.
So you don't? You don't? Okay, so can you name a number between 1 and 4? 2. 1. We're going to do it once more. This time the odds increase. Please once more. Mix them up. And then you come take this. You're going to help me this time.
No, no,
I wouldn't ask you to do that. But what I'm going to do, I'm going to try and read your mind. I'm going to try and, well, not your mind as such, but see. You don't know where it is? Do you want to mix them up again in case I still just give them a good mix and make sure you know where the spike is? You know where the spike is? 100% sure? 100%. Okay. I'm going to ask you this one question 3 times. The question is this cup safe? If the cup is safe, it means the spike is not under that cup. Does that make sense? Yes. But when you answer this, you can either lie or tell the truth. Does that make sense? Yes. You see, fear is the easiest emotion to pick up on, as it's the hardest to control. I'll be relying on my ability to pick up on Andrea's fear. I don't impale my hand. You ready? Yeah, is this cup? Okay, is this cup safe? Yes. Is this cup safe? No. Is this cup safe? Yes. This is different. One more question. Andrea, do you play poker?
I'm pretty bad at it.
It was under this one.
No, don't you do anything.
This is the final one. Please come join me. Please come with me. And lift them up. Let me know when you're done.
Out of all these people, you could have picked any.
That's like this. Do you mix them up?
Yes.
Do you know where the spike is?
Yes.
This time I'd like to say nothing out loud. I want you to say nothing. I just want you to think, safe or not safe. Can I hold my hand over this place? Stay still. Stay where you are, but I just want you to think. Does that make sense?
Give a very great big hand for Anna. Thank you very much. That's it from us at the Magic Society. If you want to learn some magic, please come along every Thursday at 5 o'clock in this room. That's when we hold our society. I'd like to welcome back to stage everyone who you've seen tonight. Please give it up for Sunny. Did you enjoy the show? Yeah! Thank you. Funny person, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much for coming. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Good night.